Well, let's bring on Miranda now. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Yep, I'm doing smashing. Now, you're going to be starting this new docu-series called Pink Confinement. So what are you able to tell us about this documentary series?
All right, so I came up with the name Pink Confinement because, the
Mm,
universal color to identify for females is pink, then, confinement for being locked up.
yeah.
I was locked up for a period of 3 years, and I just wanted to get the female side versions and their stories out about what really goes on about being locked up and incarcerated.
Yeah, because we don't often get the female side, do we? Because most prisoners are male.
Yes, yes.
So, do you think it's really important to tell the female side?
Yes, because like you go watch TV, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
CNN, MB, you know what I'm saying, the other TV shows, they do males about what's going on with the males and stuff, but
Mm,
the same things be going on in the female prisons as well, and I don't think that they shed light on that. I don't think that they like tell that the female prisoners got to deal with bad treatment.
yeah.
They family members don't mess with them, send them money, help them out, you know what I'm saying? So they got to bond with other women in there
Mm.
in order to survive during their time.
Yeah. And are there differences as well? Maybe things that don't happen in female prisons that do in male prisons and vice versa.
Yes, yes, of course.
So what are some of those?
Let me see. Because we also be having, what I'm saying, some streaks of violence and
Mm,
things of that nature. Because women are catty in general. I really don't know. Is
mm,
there a difference? Because we have officers that do mistreat us. They have
yeah.
bad days. They're human as well, so they going off their emotions and stuff. We do have some females that do come up pregnant.
Mm,
It be fights on a compound. So I think it's just the gender, you know what I'm saying? It's a
yeah.
female, not a male. But a lot of the same things be going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And as well as being in prison, there's issues when you come out as well, being released back into society. You need a little bit of help, I suppose, don't you?
Yes, now that's what we need also. I think that, well, a lot of the females that I was locked up with, a lot of them need therapy. I think we
Mm,
should have programs that cater to giving them like therapy. A lot of the females that get out, they lost bonds with their children. Their children don't want to deal with them no more because
mm,
they've been gone for a little time. And I think they also should like have in place like jobs that will actually teach them how to be a good employee so they could be
yeah.
a productive citizen of society. They don't have like those things in place to make them productive citizens of society.
Mm. Yeah, because if you were ever in prison, you're going to find it very hard to get a job, aren't you? Because that's a massive turn-off for an employer. Even if you were in prison for like a minor thing, it doesn't sound very fair, but that's just how it ends up, isn't it?
Yes, yes. And so that's another thing. Like, we get locked up. You say you want us to be rehabilitated,
Mm.
but what do you got in place to help us to come out and, what I'm saying, the actual be rehabilitated? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a catch-22. Like you said, the employees, they don't want to mess with us because
Mm.
we have records. They
Yeah.
don't give us a chance. And then we know we have the probation officers that be acting like dicks towards us because we can't get no job. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, of course, you were in prison for a few years. What was your experience like?
So the first time I got to prison, that's actually like the first time I got in trouble. The first time I got in
Mm.
trouble, I had to do 3 years to the door. So
Yeah.
my experience was, I did county time and then I went to prison, but I had got into it with officers, I had got jumped on. It just, what I'm saying, the officers, they treat you like you real scum, like they
Mm.
can't get in trouble. They talk to you any type of way, you know what I'm saying? If we need things or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, they'll take their time doing it or they won't doing it. Like when I was in lockdown, they'll let us take a shower once or maybe twice a week. And that's
Mm.
if they wanted to let us out to take those showers. So when you're in lockdown, you don't have no store, which is like commissary. solitary. You don't get to make no phone calls. You don't have nothing, just you in a cell by yourself. And like you say, they let you go out maybe once or twice to take a shower. And that's if they want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that plays a lot on your mental and things of that nature.
Yeah, and that does sound like quite a tough life, but it could be argued that for a lot of crimes, that's an appropriate punishment.
Yeah, some individuals, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take that away. Some individuals do deserve to be locked up.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, like I said, the guards, they're still human, you know what I'm saying? You still should treat people with respect. You just don't treat us like crap because we locked up.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, in terms of this documentary series, how many episodes are going to be in this series?
Now, that I haven't determined. I got an email for my the YouTube for females to write in so that they'll be able to tell their stories or whatnot. So I haven't made that determination. But, like I said, these are females, their stories that they're telling, how their experience was from like the day they got arrested, the time that they did, and for when they get out. I have a friend that did 10 years to the door, and to this day, she doesn't know how to drive. Wow. She doesn't know how to, do checking, things of that nature. And I feel we should have programs to help, like that simple stuff to me and you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we got people actually that don't know how to do that, don't know how to use a credit card, don't know how to use a smartphone. And I think they should have things in place to help us to be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And is the whole documentary series going to be people's stories, or will it be other things as well? Maybe your own story and just research and things that you're going to have to do?
Well, how I got it set up right now, as in the beginning, it's just going to be the females and their story. Some people that know me want me to tell my story as well. But like I said, it's going to be the females and their story. And like I said, what state of mind they was in before they got arrested. If they could go back in time, would they have still made the same choice?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, with time, people change. They're not the same person. So, I'm be getting into that. Would they still have made the same choice? You know what I'm saying? Were they able to afford a paid lawyer, or they had to use a public defender?
And would you have made the same choices?
Oh, not with me now? No, of course not.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah. And do you think most people would come to the same conclusion as you because they wouldn't want to have to face prison?
See, that's the question for the certain individuals now. Like, it's say like when you was younger, like you had things going on in your life, like events, like you could predict that something bad was going to happen because certain events kept happening, you kept getting into stuff. Like, some stuff is just not avoidable. So the females will have to tell, would it be avoidable with the mindset that they have today?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. Are there plans for maybe more documentaries after this one that you're working on?
I hope this goes as well and open other doors and avenues.
Yeah.
So like I say, this is my first one, and I'm doing this because I actually experienced this and I lived this. So I think the females will be comfortable, talking with me and sharing their story because, I actually went through the same things and struggle being confined.
Yeah, I suppose it is quite important to do a documentary series about something that you know about.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, just remind us of the places that we can contact you, perhaps if there's somebody listening who does have an incarceration story that they'd like to tell in the documentary.
Okay, it's going to be featured on YouTube. It's Pink Confinement. And if you have a story and you're a female and want to be heard, you can email at confinementpink@gmail.com.
That's great. Well, many thanks for coming on the show today. It's been very interesting to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.